Assalamu alaikum aspirants. In lecture 5 we are going to discuss some important MCQs related to IT. These are very important. 1. Dash is a window utility program that locates and eliminates unnecessary fragments and rearranges files and unused disk space to optimize the operation. A. Backup. B. Desk cleanup. C. Disk defragmenters. D. Restore. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो यानी C है, disk defragmenter. Number 2. Dash is the most important powerful computer in a typical network. A. Desktop. B. Network client. C. Network server. D. नेटवर्क स्टेशन. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो सी है, नेटवर्क सर्वर. नंबर 3. The dash and the software that is used to create text based documents are referred to as a dash. A. DBMS. B. Suites. C. Spreadsheets. D. Word processor. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो डी है, वर्ड प्रोसेसर्स. 4. Dash device convert human understandable data and programs into a form that the computer can process. A. Printing. B. Output. C. Solid state. D. Input. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है डी है, इनपुट. 5. What feature adjusts the top and bottom margin so that the text is centered vertically on printed page? A. Vertical justifying. B. Vertical adjusting. C. Dual centering. D. Horizontal centering. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो ए है, यानी वर्टिकल जस्टिफाइंग. 6. Which of these is not a means of a personal communication on internet? A. Chat. B. Instant messaging. C. Instar notes. D. Electronic mail. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो C है, Instar notes. 7. What is the overall term for creating, editing, formatting, storing, retrieving, and printing a text document? A. Word processing. B. Spreadsheet design. C. Web design. D. Database management. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो ए है, word processing. 8. Fourth generation mobile technology provides enhanced capabilities allowing the transfer of both dash data, including full motion video, high-speed internet access, and video conferencing. A. Video data and information. B. Voice and non-voice. C. Music and video. D. Video and audio. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है B है, voice and non-voice. 9. Which of these is a point and draw device? A. Mouse. B. Scanner. C. Printer. D. CD ROM. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है A है, यानी mouse. 10th. A set of rules for telling the computer what operation to perform is called a dash. A. Procedural language. B. Structures. C. Natural language. D. Programming language. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो डी है, प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज. 11th. Forms that are used to organize business data into rows and columns are called dash. A. Transaction sheet. B. Registers. C. Business form. डी स्प्रेडशीट। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है डी है, यानी स्प्रेडशीट। 12 इन पावर पॉइंट द हेडर एंड द फुटर button can be found on insert tab in a what group? A illustration group, B object group, C text group, D table group। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है C है, text group। 13 a dash is set up of programs designed to manage the resources of a computer, including starting the computer, managing programs, managing memory, and coordinating tasks between input and output devices. A application suite, B compiler, C input output system, D operating system, E none of these। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो डी है, यानी ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम। 14 a dash is one that is ready to run and does not need to be altered in any way। A interpreter, B high level, C compiler, D executable। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है डी है, यानी executable। 15 what is the name given to those applications that combine text, sound, graphic, motion videos, and or animations? A motionware, B and graphics, C video caps, D multimedia। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है डी है, यानी मल्टीमीडिया। 16 a dash language reflects the way people think mathematically। A cross-platform program, B 3GL business program, C event-driven program, D functional। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो डी है, यानी functional। 17 when entering the text with documents, the enter key is normally pressed at the end of every dash, a line, B sentence, C paragraph, D words, E none of these। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो C है, यानी पैराग्राफ। 18 which of the following software could assist someone who cannot use their hands for computer input? A video conferencing, B speech recognition, C audio editor, D synthesizer। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो बी है, स्पीच रिकॉग्नाइजेशन। 19 memory unit is one part of dash। A input device, B control unit, C output device, और D सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो डी है, सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट। Which statement is 20 which statement is valid about the computer program? A high level language must be converted into a machine language to execute. B high level language programs are more efficient and faster to execute. C it is more difficult to identify errors in high level language programs than in a low level programs. D all of above। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो ए है, हाई लेवल लैंग्वेज मस्ट बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू मशीन लैंग्वेज टू एग्जीक्यूट, यानी ए ही जो है इसका करेक्ट आंसर है। 21 by programmable machine we means dash A computer, B modern television, C washing machine, D anything that can be set to perform different tasks with suitable programs। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो ए है, यानी कंप्यूटर। 22 which of the following is a secondary memory device? A keyboard, B disk, C ALU D, all of the above। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है BA डिस्क। 23. One of the popular mass storage devices, CD ROM. What does CD ROM stand for? A. Compactable read-only memory. B. Compactable data read-only memory. C. Compactable disk read-only memory. D. Compactable disk read-only memory। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो डी है, कंपैक्ट डिस्क read-only memory। 24. Identify the true statements about a computer. A computer are 100% accurate, but it can suffer from garbage in garbage output, यानी GIGO। B. Computers are reliable because they are used electronic components which have very low failure rate. C. Computer is never tired and does not suffer from boredom. D. All of above। यानी इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है यानी डी है, all of above। यानी ये सारे जो ऊपर दिए हुए ऑप्शन सारे करेक्ट हैं। 25. The programs which are as permanent as hardware and stored in ROM is known as dash A. Hardware. B. Software. C. Firmware. D. ROMware। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो C है, firmware। 26. Which of the following memories must be refreshed many times per second? A. Static RAM. B. Dynamic RAM. C. EPROM. D. ROM। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है बी है, यानी डायनेमिक रैम। 27. What do you call the translator which takes assembly language programs as input and produce a machine language code as output? A. Compiler. B. Interpreter. C. Debugger. D. Assembler। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो डी है, यानी असेंबलर। 28. Serial access memory are useful in application where A. Data consists of numbers. B. Short access time is required. C. Each stored word is processed differently. D. Data naturally needs to flow in and out in serial form। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो डी है, डेटा नेचुरली नीड्स टू फ्लो इन एंड आउट इन सीरियल फॉर्म। 29. Who invented slide rules? A. John Napier. B. William Ortrat. C. Gottfried Leibniz. D. Blaise Pascal। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो बी है, विलियम ऑर्ट्रेट। 30. The proper definition of a modern digital computer is dash A. An electronic automated machine that can solve problems involving words and numbers. B. A more sophisticated and modified electronic pocket calculator. C. Any machine that can be perform mathematical operations. D. A machine that works on binary code। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है ए है, यानी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक automated machine that can solve problems involving words and numbers। 31. Which of the printers used in conjunction with computers use dry ink powder? A. Daisy wheel printer. B. Line printer. C. लेज़र प्रिंटर, डी थर्मल प्रिंटर। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है सी है, यानी लेज़र प्रिंटर। 32 in which generation computers vacuum tube were used? A first generation, B second generation, C third generation, D fourth generation। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है ए है, यानी फर्स्ट जनरेशन। 33 IC are classified on the basis of dash: A manufacturing company, B type of computer, C number of transistors, D none of these। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है सी है, नंबर ऑफ ट्रांजिस्टर्स। 34 process of loading and fixing or bypassing errors in a computer program's code is called dash: A debugging, B defusing, C defragmenting, D deforesting। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है debugging। 35 CSS stand for dash: Central Superior Service, Cascading Style Sheet, C both of the above, none of above। इनमें से जो है बी जो है वो करेक्ट आंसर है, कास्केडिंग स्टाइल शीट। 36 TCP IP invented by dash: A Robert E. Cahan, B Wenderick, C Alan Turing, D A and B। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है डी है, यानी ए एंड बी। 37 smallest font size in MS Word is dash: A 6, B 8, C 10, D 12। इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर है वो है, यानी बी है 8।